Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK Tiger, and I will be in your ears for the next 90 minutes. Well, just under 90 minutes now, because we're starting a little bit late thanks to technical difficulties, but we're here now, that's the important thing. And we are here for another 90 minutes of fun, frolics, jackbox gaming, and some stuff. And it's a kind of an empty show tonight, because not only is Charleston away in foreign lands doing holiday-related things, but also Xavier has called off ill, or at least too knackered after work. And so it's just myself and Hedgie.
Yep.
On the world's most unstable webcam.
Indeed, yes, which is why I'm sitting very still and breathing very softly.
Very ginger breathing, yes. We'll try not to upset the camera in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, indeed, yes. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to look below it.
Yeah. So it's just, we don't talk about the laptop. It's kind of, it's like we don't talk about Bruno. It's like Bruno is the laptop. If we don't talk about it, maybe it'll behave.
Indeed.
So yeah, it's going to be a season 1 style show, except without the music, because modern piracy laws. But yeah, it's going to be good old like season 1, where it was just myself and Hedgie and microphones and noise. And we mentioned in the Discord that there were technical difficulties. Jennifer Batko was like, "Aren't they always?" It's like, yes, they are. But this week, greater than most, because we didn't have the rest of the cast to cover. Well, Hedgie fixed the laptop, so yeah. I have somewhere in here, I don't know where I've put it now, but I have got a spare webcam for him. At one point, if we can arrange time to visit each other and pass the parcel. And then he can actually have an external webcam, which may or may not work.
Yay!
Which would be nice.
We shall find out.
We shall find out eventually, yes. Well, it's a nice little webcam, it should work in theory, but we'll see. But yes, I suppose what we should probably do is I should probably stop yabbering on and let us move on to our first segment, which is Review of the Week.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
So I might as well start, since the camera's on me. It's been a week. There was the bank holiday, which was nice, and then somehow 4 days of work managed to feel like 6. And I'm not quite sure how that happened. It was just busy. And at work, we've changed the systems, so the former telephones we used are now all modern and integrated into the laptop, so it's all voice over IP now. And it's like, ooh, this is new and shiny and posh, and yeah, it works. Which I am surprised about. It actually does what it was supposed to do. And it hasn't fallen over and died yet. And considering it's a Microsoft product, I am shocked by this fact. But it is still early days. There is always time for it to fall over and die yet. So we shall see. But I'm hoping it stays as robust as it's been so far. But other than that, it's been plenty of gaming with Shades. I had some Shades time. I've got D&D this week, which I'm looking forward to. Not much really happened last week. Lots of gaming with Shades. It was a nice weekend. I stayed in for most of it because I had to wait for Amazon deliveries and things. Because I finally I haven't got rid of something, but behind the camera here, there are 4 monitors, and 5 if you include the laptop monitor. 3 of those monitors were powered by a USB device that were plugged into USB-C, and then had 2 HDMIs coming off and a VGA. Whenever it got warm, the HDMIs would stop being recognised by Windows, and it would take multiple restarts, unplugging, plugging back in, and swearing before the monitors would fire up. Echo kindly provided me with a bunch of external docks, basically, for laptops. And they came with HDMI ports and DVI ports on them. And it was like, great! I can get that working. But then I never really had the cableage or USB edge around to actually physically manifest it until today. So hopefully I have stable monitors that will actually come on when I ask them to.
Ooh.
I know.
Modern conveniences.
I know, right? Who'd have thought? Yeah. When you fire up the machine and it fires up on all the monitors that are plugged into it. Such modern conveniences. It wasn't so bad over winter. But whenever it gets warm, and it's got warm now, I'm currently 27.4 degrees in here.
Woo!
Yeah, it's toasty. So I'm a sweaty mess. But yeah, and the laptop dock was like, no, falls over. So I thought, all right, that's it, you're getting replaced. Out with the old. Blah, 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 blah. And then none of the USB devices would be recognised in this new dock. So it's like, fine, I'll plug you back into the old dock and then plug this dock into the new dock. And Windows kind of accepted that. So with some jiggery and some pokery and some swearing, it is all now fully installed. But I had to go in the office today. It wasn't a work from home day today. So I was able to come out of the office, grab the stuff from the Amazon locker, which was conveniently placed just next to the office, avoid a fight going on outside the bus stop. I don't quite know what it was about, but there was some very angry lady who was kicking off and swearing and threatening to beat up a guy and smashing glass and everything. And it was like, stay classy. And eventually security came along and dealt with her. But yeah, so I have no idea what that was about, but she was angry about something. And everyone else was just, everyone else was kind of gawking, but not actually doing anything about it. That. There's like a couple of her friends were trying to hold her back, and in the end, this nice burly security chap just was like, no, and noped her out of the scene. So I was like, peace has been resumed. And then the bus came, so I didn't get to see what happened next, but oh well. So, yeah, but other than that, not been too eventful. Haven't really done much since Meat Apocalypse last week, or week before last. And I want to go back to Casa Brazil. That place was nice. So much meat. So, yeah, Meat Apocalypse, I think, is a very apt term. But, yeah, overall, not the world's most exciting week, but it hasn't been unpleasant. It has been warm, but not unpleasant. We've made strides while playing Unrailed with Shades. We've got a kitchen in Plate-Up, which is beyond all reason, and mostly automated now. There's only one dish that isn't automated, and it's just a coffee dish, so it's dead easy to do. And it's a crazy kitchen. I'm kind of scared to go back to it just in case we fail it, because I just want to keep this safe forever. But yeah, it's been a good time. Lots of gaming shades. So let us go and see what life has been like in Hedgieville.
So I am still currently unemployed. However, I did receive an email from the Ministry of Justice today.
Ooh.
And they said, you've been in the vetting process for 8 weeks. It will take up to 12 weeks. It's like, oh, God. Here's the thing. I was like, oh, my God, if I was going to say anything, it's like, you've been in the process. It's like, I know how long I've been in the process. Do you not think I've been paying attention to this?
Just reminding you.
I know this. It's like, good God.
And it's like, hey, just in case you need, here's something to show your job officer at the job centre.
Yeah, I put it down there and everything. And so I applied for a library assistant yesterday for Hampshire County Council.
Oh, cool.
And they said, and they did that thing where they get you to write, sort of, put your CV in and then write all your job history as well. It's like, why? You asked me for a CV. Why do I need to put it in there? What's the point? Why ask me for a CV if you're going to put it in there? What is the point of this now?
Yeah.
It's like,
it's still so common. First Group do the same.
Yes.
When I was applying for a job with South Western Railways. And it was like, here, fill in this like 20 billion page online form. Okay, that's done. Now upload your CV. Haven't I just done that?
Yes. I guess they literally want to see if there's someone that's actually done their own CV or got mother and father to do it for them.
I don't know, but it's just like a pain in the ass.
God, yeah.
I was like, well, we want to know if you can write a CV. Great. Then just ask for the fucking CV. Don't ask for the 20 billion details that come before it. Oh, but if you put them into our web format, we'll save it, so it'll make future applications easier.
Just save the CV. Just save the CV.
Yeah. Let me just refresh the CV for future applications. There we go. Job done.
Heck, you could just ask ChatGPT to build a CV for you.
I know these days.
Yeah. Like, I don't use AI, thank you very much. I'm too proud to do that. So, the other thing they asked me for was, show how you are skilled for this role by basically typing out a load of text to basically demonstrate what you're doing. So, not only do you have to put a CV in, you then have to type in your work history and your education, and then state what you did during your role and how it relates to this one. It's like, you've asked me if I've got experience for this role. The CV in the work history tells you that. Why do I now need to explain how I'm qualified for this role when the information on the CV explains what is there? Also, there's interviews as well. This is like a pre-interview interview. So,
Oh my god.
the only thing I think is they get so many applicants, they literally go, how do we wheedle out everybody who is just a useless bot? It's like, if there's bots applying for Hampshire County Council, then seriously, some... So I dread to think what's going on there. But yeah, so, and I thought, oh God, 7,000 characters, which is quite a lot. It's about 1,500 words.
Yeah.
I managed to get 1,000 words done, which is 959 characters. And I went, if I put any more, it's just going to be fluff. So I'm going to ignore that. I'll just put as much as I can in. And I started trying to do that at 8 o'clock at night. And my brain went, we're not in creative mode yet.
Yeah.
Creative mode begins at 2 a.m.
Yes.
Come back at 2 a.m. So with my brain being creative mode late at night, I went back at 2 a.m. and my brain went, yeah, we're in creative mode now.
Let's go!
So yes, exactly. That was literally it. I put on some alpha wave music because otherwise if I haven't got anything in my ears, my brain goes, what's going on out here? I technically have to have weird sounds in my ears to get my brain to ignore them, which is kind of a paradox, but
no, that does actually make sense. That's the way lo-fi beats often helps you study and concentrate as well, or classical music.
Yes. So basically, I did that.
It's noise to help you drown out the noise.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah, literally what it is. Yeah, but yeah, once it's there, it just blocks things out, and I can focus, which is kind of weird.
It's like last year's NaNoWriMo was mostly written to the orchestral version of the Thomas the Tank Engine music.
Just the same thing going round and round and round and round.
There's a whole album of it, so it's like all the main themes from season 1, but done in an orchestral style, and I'm talking big dramatic orchestral style. So it's like the Runaway theme is amazing. But yeah, so that was mostly NaNoWriMo. It was like, here, write things, but write them to this classical sounding music. So it's like all the trumpets and things going pa 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 with all the other things going on.
I think if I put anything like normal music, my brain would just focus on it and not do any work. If I play this alpha wave stuff, which is just like soft droning sounds, that is fine because I used that all the way through university, and that worked great for my dissertation. So I did that as well and everything.
Have you ever tried the music by Carl Jenkins, the Eddie Amos music?
Yeah, it still doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, and because there's still a little too much fluctuation in it. So the alpha wave stuff just works perfectly. And I also joined a server for the Danganronpa fan dubs that I'm doing.
Oh yeah,
which was fun. And they did a karaoke stream last night.
Oh dear.
And I went, yeah, I'll go for that. And it was just pick ones that you like and perform them.
Yep.
And of course, all the others that are on there are about like sort of 17, 18-year-old kids that are basically on there.
Yep.
So they're doing cheap sort of musical tunes. They're singing out of tune, out of time. And then there's me, a music student, blowing them all out of the water. It's the equivalent of a grandmaster playing against a dog.
It's unfair competition, really.
Basically, yeah, it is. However, it made me feel good, and I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." That's how I was like, "Wow, yeah." I'm literally a grandmaster playing against a dog and celebrating the win. So,
hey, it's a win. Take it.
Yeah. And then I was introduced to the weirdness that is gacha life videos.
Oh God, it's taken him this long.
Well, yeah, because I only ever saw them through people's sort of commentary on them on YouTube. Yeah. Specifically, an American guy called Quite, who's spelt Kwite.
Yep.
And he went through a load of gacha stuff, and they only ever showed static images. Seeing them in sort of moving form.
Yeah, I was going to say in motion.
And the best way to describe it is, imagine if girls were playing with dolls, but it's online. It's basically online playing with dolls, but instead of them sort of moving them around and doing the voices by talking, they're doing it with Windows Movie Maker and little cutouts. That is literally the way to describe it. It's people playing with dolls, but
kind of
making
like
movies out of them.
South Park version of The Sims, almost.
Kind of, yeah. But the storylines, which I'm putting in huge finger quotes, if you can call them storylines, they are absolutely ridiculous. 95% of them take place in school.
Yep.
And the one that we watched yesterday, the storyline, again, massive inverted commas. I am giving serious props by saying storyline.
Yeah, it's like you are really stretching the definition of the
term.
I'm
pretty much. Yeah. I'm not going to say plot because that would imply it actually draws you in. This kind of pushes you out. And it was about the only human girl in the school. All the others are furries. And there's the alpha that is the alpha male that everybody has to bow down to when he appears, and she becomes infatuated with him.
Of course.
However, there becomes a love triangle because she also becomes infatuated with the alpha's best friend.
Dun dun dun.
Yes, and the funniest thing was the alpha's name isn't mentioned until about 3/4 of the way through this storyline.
Yep.
Again, and it comes up, his name's Ethan. And the girl who was voicing him went, I'm voicing a guy called Ethan? The idea that this was implausible was completely negated by the fact his name was Ethan. I mean, it is not exactly a name that you associate with alpha males, apart from Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible.
Could be worse. It could have been Kenneth.
Kenneth, wow.
Or Dale.
Dale.
It's like, oh yeah, there's Dale. He's our alpha.
I mean, the fact that there's now alpha male names, which is kind of like sort of, if they're truncated names, like Wes. Wes is apparently an alpha male name.
Really?
Yeah, apparently so. Because it's basically got a hard sounding. It starts off with a hard sound or soft sound, and ends with a hard sound. So apparently it's kind of like a punch. A punch starts out soft and ends hard. So, yeah. The kind of way it is. It's utterly ridiculous. But, yes, and so I was introduced to this and went, wow, this is kind of weird. Also, we got to voice some fan fiction.
Hey!
Was quite interesting.
Was it like a bad fanfic theatre read?
Kind of. But they never picked the sort of quality fan fiction that had kind of sort of
words,
the actual I would say actual sort of again storylines in inverted commas, mainly because the guy that ran the server is a hardcore Christian and doesn't want anybody saying stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I only found that out yesterday. I was like, this Christian server. It's like, I won't say anything.
So the old joke of, not in my Christian server.
Indeed, yes.
Not a joke in his case.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, oh my word.
Jeez. Well,
but yeah.
Or not.
So, amazingly, it's actually been quite a productive week, considering what I've been up to.
It sounds like you got shit done.
I know, it was crazy. It was like, I mean, nothing actually that could be useful, but stuff was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm basically just going to, it's like when my work coach calls, it's like, well, it's been 8 weeks, it's only another 4 weeks. All I'm asking is another leeway of 4 weeks.
4 more weeks.
I promise.
4 more weeks until they finished vetting.
Yeah, please, I want this job. I'm not, I'm not coasting. I want this one.
Yeah. It's just got a very, hey, talk to your friends in the other departments.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They're the ones slowing things up for me.
That it's the Ministry of Justice. They're constantly, but I'm going to take this one. As soon as it arrives, I'm taking it. I'm not sitting around for the fun of it. Believe me, I want to be out of this place, doing stuff. So,
I want to work for the Modge.
Yes, I do. Because that'll be a good quality, and it won't be customer service anymore. I'll deal with plebs.
Well, you will, but you'll be the one in charge of them and bossing them around.
Indeed, yeah. And if they try and do anything, they literally go, there's judges in here?
Oh, it's not the
They
judges.
see what's going on?
It's not the judges they should be scared of. It's all the security they should be scared of.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Because it's
yeah.
It's going to be tough. Just him, her, them. Away with them.
Pretty much, yeah. But yes. So I've just got to, hold on for another 4 weeks. And they'd be like, oh, my God, it's done.
So by episode 19, you should have heard back and be in a much better understanding.
Yeah.
So there's your countdown.
Like, oh my God, yes.
So countdown for hedgy employment. Episode 19,
Yay!
Hopefully we should get the result.
God.
We might get the result by episode 18, depending on how lucky he is. But episode 19, we should at least be through the vetting process.
Yes.
And then you can be on to the rest of the application process.
I am putting a lot of faith in the words up to.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
They say up to 12 weeks. I'm putting a lot of faith in the words up to.
This is the Department of Justice we're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
around 12 weeks. We meant 16, but around 12,
Around 12, yeah. Oh. But yes, that is what I've been up to.
Sounds like you've had quite a productive and exciting week.
Yeah, since there was two of us, it's like, how can I stretch out?
Yeah, I didn't really have much. Otherwise, I'd be doing things like, I did the washing up. That was as about as entertaining as the washing up will ever be.
I also managed to make brioche in my air fryer.
Oh, get you.
Yes.
Brioche.
My dad actually said to me, you should start writing a book on microwave and air fryer cooking. And I went, could do that. But my brain goes, we're lazy, stop doing that. At which point I went, I'll just do it in the 2 a.m. in the morning. That's why my brain works.
Or just start a blog.
Stop doing it at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Start a blog and plaster it with adverts. There you go, job done.
No, if I do a book or something, I can then just do a micro book on Amazon. And basically, apparently, according to the adverts I've seen on YouTube, they make money. So,
if they're the right price and they contain a topic that people are interested in, and air fryer cooking will certainly get attention.
So, microwave and air fryer cooking.
Adding in the microwave as well. Ooh.
Indeed, yeah. I will start that at 2 a.m. this morning when my brain kicks into life.
Just call the book Help, I Don't Have an Oven.
I actually went, excuse me for my fake pipe, but the modern approach to microwave and air fryer cooking. Indeed, yes. How many words can I put on this title? But yes. When it gets to 2 a.m., my brain starts kicking into gear. I'm basically going to go for it. So, yeah.
You see, I used to be like that. And then current workplace happened. And now at 2 a.m., my brain is just as much mulch as it is at 6 p.m. It's like the brain doesn't recover from mulch state anymore. And it's like, all my writing has gone to shite.
Well, I've got up to 4 weeks to basically get this book done.
Oh, no pressure then, eh?
And if it's a micro book, I should be able to be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't let it go sprawling. Because it's like, that's a good recipe. Oh, that's a good recipe. Oh, that's a good recipe. I can do that. Oh, and then all of a sudden it's a massive cookbook. It's no longer a micro book.
At which point I go, hey, excuse me, Mr. Publisher, would you like this?
What, do you mean you want to give up some of your royalties to publisher?
Frankly, it'd be like, I mean, some royalties is more than no royalties.
That is true.
Yeah. I mean, Audible every 6 months goes, here's £11. And I'm like, what?
Payday!
Yeah. I mean, the stuff that I did in 2018 is still selling. It's like, oh my God.
You get your residuals coming in as it trickles in.
Yeah. It's not much, but it occasionally comes in. It's like, oh my God, there's royalties on it.
It's like, it's not enough to entertain the tax man, but, it's...
No, not at all, no. No, it's absolutely minuscule amounts. It buys me, like, maybe lunch at a Starbucks.
I was going to say, in this day and age, it'll buy you half a yogurt and a look at a Cadbury's cream egg.
But yes, there you go. That's probably the most extended week I have ever proclaimed on TigerTails Radio.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Without a day-by-day blowback as well.
Indeed, yeah. It was incredible.
On Monday, I woke up. On Tuesday, I went back to bed because it wasn't worth it. Monday was a bit crap. On Wednesday, Craig David came round.
Oh no, that was a dream.
Dream, nightmare. Yeah, take your pick.
Oh my word.
Apparently he was taking me for a ride on Tuesday. Right, so yes, we should probably crack on with the next segment now. Congratulations, we have waffled. To the point where I've actually forgot to start the Jackbox game.
Oh God!
Let me just log into it. It's fine.
yeah.
I had the game loaded. I just needed to start it. That's all. So
That was my week was so engrossing.
It was.
Even the other host was listening to it.
well, in the olden days, if this was a proper season 1 episode, we'd cut to music first. I could have gone away with it during the music, but not allowed to do that anymore.
Are we not allowed to play any of Jake Aldridge's stuff anymore?
Then we still get copyright hit for that now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So every now and again, I have to keep pinging back at the things going, no, I told you this last time, but we're good, we got permission for this. And they're like, oh, yeah, sorry.
Fine. I'll see if I can write another song. So I write another song.
We'll just play it pre-Jackbox
Here we go.
week.
Yeah, we'll just play it every week.
It's the free Jackbox song. It's about 3 minutes. It gives TK time to load the Jackbox in. Right then.
These divine vocals coming through the airwaves. Or the net waves. Are they the net waves now?
I don't know what they are. I don't know what it is on YouTube, because when we were on Shoutcast, it was literally just, through the tubes. And now we're on YouTube, so I guess it's still through the tubes.
Yes.
Just they're video-flavoured tubes now as opposed to audio-flavoured. But the video flavour is an additive, because there's audio flavouring with it. It makes sense in my head. Shush.
There we go. That's fine then.
All right, I'm going to go to a jingle.
Woohoo!
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Falling in love with those you observe is frowned upon. Continue to pine.
It's a better espionage, because why not?
And why not?
And why not? So if you want to join the Jackbox Gaming, our room code is DOEE. Head to jackbox.tv. Give yourself a name. And then enter in the room code.
Please don't give Agent 13 doggy food without
yes.
making him roll over or speak. You'll spoil him.
Alright, so far we've got me, we've got Jennifer Bat, we've got Hedgie, we've got Southington, we've got Lid.
Ooh.
Are we going to get any more people? I don't think so. I don't think anyone else is listing this week. Because when Xavier's away, no one advertises. Because Xavier is the one with all the social media accounts.
One aggressive nose pick and it's out of place.
Good point.
And of course, yeah, it feels weird doing Jackbox on a season 1 start episode. Oh, Snow's Destiny's kicking in. I think that's probably going to be the limit. I don't think we're going to get another 2 people, because I don't think anyone else is here.
Why don't we point all our satellites to the Pacific Northwest and we'll settle this once and for all.
of the people.
That's true. All of our satellite resources on finding Bigfoot.
Yeah.
This is really loud in my ears, still. Is it really loud for everyone else?
Looking for Chupacabra.
What?
They pose a way bigger threat.
Don't you care about Bigfoot?
Don't you care about ghosts?
I think it might just be you.
Yeah, I think it is. If I reduce that a smidge. There we go. That's more reasonable. Cool, right. Let's start the game. If you are listening and you did want to join, you can still join the audience. I don't know what it does, but there is something that happens. Basically.
All of the surveillance we do here at the government gets collected in this computer. And when I say all of it, I mean all of it. Even that total disaster when you tried to cut open a mango. Usually we upload it straight to government YouTube. But today we're going to use it to play... Espionage!
No, data wasn't from the government. We surveyed the internet.
Here we go! Let's start with you.
Jennifer Bat's up first.
Ooh. What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
Pockets that are hot. Hot pockets.
What percentage of people have eaten a Hot Pocket in the past month? Ooh. Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess.
For those who don't know,
percentage.
Hot Pocket is basically kind of like a savoury Pop-Tart. That's pretty much what they are.
I don't think I've ever had a Hot Pocket.
Yeah, you wouldn't know in this country.
No.
But yeah, they are kind of like a savoury Pop-Tart.
I've had Pop-Tarts.
We have an answer. 33%.
Imagine those with
Everyone
savoury
else, do you think
fillings.
the correct answer is higher or lower?
So a Pop-Tart equivalent of a Cornish pasty?
Kind of, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
By 15% or more.
But they've normally got flavours like pizza and stuff like that and everything. And cheese and all those sorts of things.
Just one person says lower. Okay,
everyone's
let's
going
see
higher
the right
except
answer.
Lid. Lid was the only one to get it right.
Oh!
What a bunch of snobs.
Well, we all
You
failed.
said lower.
Yes, we
Well
did.
done.
Except for Lid.
You get points.
Lid was
Apparently,
smart.
hot pockets are not that popular.
They should be called
Okay,
not pockets.
who's up next?
Not pockets.
Okay, computer. What do you have for this one?
Ooh.
What percentage of people can stop themselves from reading movie or TV spoilers when seeing spoiler alert warnings?
Ooh.
Ooh.
But can stop
Yeah.
themselves.
45%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Well, see, I managed to go for quite a long time without getting Final Fantasy X
You
spoiled.
leave it.
Well, I made sure that I only watched the first trailer for Sonic 3. I didn't watch any of the other trailers.
Just one of you is saying higher. Okay, let's see the
who's
right
going
answer.
higher? And Hedgie was right.
76%.
Whoa!
Terrible guess. You
I
need to
should've
be
doubled
within
down.
30% to even get points. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you.
So, to re-question that survey, 70% of people are liars.
Okay, searching for non-Kentucky Derbies.
Oh, the Kentucky Derby.
Not the fried chicken.
What percentage
No.
of people have attended a roller derby match?
Oh, God. That's got to be
20%.
pretty low.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
Oh, let's go for that.
You leave it.
Oh no, everyone's going the same way.
I hear you.
Everyone says higher except for one of you.
Southington's
Now
going to get it
let's
right, aren't
the
they?
Answer.
Yes!
12%.
Whoa!
You
Damn
gotta
it.
do something when there's no
12%.
tractor
I was right. It was quite low.
Yeah.
Woo!
Every question so far, only one person's been contrary, and that's the person that's won it.
pull. Next up.
Oh, my God.
All right, buckle in. I've got one for you.
Oh, hello.
Private pics. Ooh.
Adult photos.
Photos hard drive folder storage.
What percentage of people stash private photos on their computers in a file folder with a misleading name?
Ooh.
Why do I feel called out in this?
And if you're in the audience, don't forget to answer the question. 69%. Okay, higher or lower?
Oh, I don't know, because we're in the furry community.
Oh, God. I'm going to gamble and say lower.
Oh, shit, so did I.
I hear you.
Oh, Jennifer Back, go higher, you'll get the points.
You leave it.
Everyone is saying lower.
Oh,
Okay,
everybody
right
went
answer
lower.
is
Back in the
It's
trend.
going to be higher now, isn't it?
Oh, no, it is lower.
21%.
Oh, no. Whoa.
Should have doubled down.
We're within 30%,
Wow.
so no points for you. Let's see who got it right.
Oof.
Smart, yes.
Only
Here's your
21.
points.
That means everybody keeps their... All the other people keep theirs with one mark for Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next. My old summer job.
Ice Road Trucking. I remember that TV show.
So do I.
What percentage of people were not aware that ice road trucking was a thing people did before the reality show aired?
If you lived in that
Probably
country, you probably
this,
were aware.
that
Yeah.
number. Nah, I'm gonna probably around about there-ish.
67%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I had no idea it was a thing.
I had no idea either, but I'm guessing people who live in that general kind of the world would be aware
Yes,
of it.
they would, yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm factored them in.
I hear you.
Just one person says lower. And Surveil says...
Let's gonna get the points. Oh no!
76%.
Whoa!
Stay tuned for
76.
history's next adventure series, Death Valley Paper Routes.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
close.
Well, if you think about it, it was probably only in sort of like
Right.
Alaska, and I think it was
I've got
Alaska
some points for you.
and Alberta. Well, no,
Yep.
Nova Scotia.
Who's
So
next?
it was pretty much those places where they had it.
I'm going to search for...
Spice racks.
Ooh. You could drive
What
there.
percentage of people have spice racks in their kitchens?
I actually do. They're rotating ones that are in my cupboard.
I have a spice rack, but A, it's not in the kitchen. And B, it's not holding any spice.
Okay, higher or lower?
I use
So
it.
it's just a rack.
I use it to hold fountain pennings.
It's just a rack.
You leave it.
It's a fountain pen rack for my. So it should be higher.
Most of you are saying higher. And the correct answer is 48%.
Oh, come on!
Oh my god!
Right. What are the chances? I try to find that out, but I don't have my graphing calculator with me. Sorry,
Means
everyone.
nobody
Genius
gets any
here gets all
points.
the points.
Fix.
Wow! That's incredible.
Uh-oh, final round time. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. After Tyrannosaurus, what's the next dinosaur that comes to most people's minds?
Ooh.
All right, let's see the answers.
So, I'm not even going to try to pronounce half of those.
But choose carefully. Only the 3 most popular answers are worth points. Good luck! If you're in the audience, how you answer the question will affect who gets points.
That one, probably that one, and maybe that one. Okay, I've chosen 3. And Southpaw says, what percentage of people don't own one spice, let alone many spices that would necessitate a rack? I tried Triceratops is popular, Stegosaurus is popular, Velociraptor is popular.
What are the most popular answers?
Oh.
Whoop.
Brontosaurus surprisingly popular, no one went for it. And Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus!
And the winner is...
Believe it. I hear you.
And Hedgie wins
Hey!
by 200 points.
Last time we played this, I got last with a
Congratulations!
3-figure
You've won a
score.
game that should
Wow.
probably be illegal.
Yeah, I absolutely crashed out last time we played this.
Well, this is your redemption arc.
Yes, it is.
So,
I have to wonder if all the people who are in the little film sections, if they're all Jackbox employees. They went,
Maybe.
Pete, we're going to put a camera in the fridge, open it up, mind taking something out, and then close it. Ooh, average percentage off 8%. Snow's Destiny 0%.
I've got 9% off.
Wow.
Not bad.
Hmm.
Oh, and Southampton 48%. Yikes.
Oh, it's like, oh.
Southampton and Lit, same score. And Jennifer Bat, 78. Not bad scoring. Well done, everybody.
Yes.
Especially Hedge winning.
I know, yeah, it's like, woo!
Echo says he's got
Yeah.
something like 3 to 4 spice racks in the kitchen.
Whoa!
It's half a sum, isn't it?
Indeed.
I have enough spice to warrant a spice rack, I just don't have them in individual jars. I kind of
I've
have...
got them in little rotating, circular kind of 2-story turntables.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, so you've got the...
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like 2
'Cause I've
lazy
got a-
Susans stacked on top of each other.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've got a double cupboard pantry, so that's where I store all my dry goods.
Well, I've just got...
So I have them in there.
I've got bloody great mason jars. So,
Yeah.
if you want some wasabi paste, by the way, or powder, I have more than plenty if you want some.
Yeah, so if you could ask
Why
for
do you
coffee
have
back,
wasabi paste?
that'd be
Or
powder.
powder?
Because
This is Agent Warren.
I was making a lot of sushi at the time,
Bye.
and I thought,
Oh, yeah.
it's expensive buying all this wasabi, so I'll just buy it
Why
in
do you
bulk.
refer to yourself
And
as
I'll just
Agent
get, I don't know,
Warren? 'Cause
a
it's
kilo.
my
That looks cheap enough on
first
Amazon.
name, so
I
do
didn't
the whole
quite
one
read,
name
because,
thing,
you know, a
up and
kilo I
down.
thought it'd be like a
You
bag
gotta
of sugar.
Lunch point. Fire Marshal Bill. How do you know Warren's not my
No,
first
apparently sugar's
name?
far more dense than this stuff
I've known
is.
you For 7 years.
It was
Ooh.
this
you?
humongous bag of the
Right there on
things,
your desk.
which I have filled 2 jars and
So
still have
annoying.
some left over.
Am I?
And it's like, okay, I need help. So yeah,
Maybe
if
we
you-
should go back to the cameras for a bit. 'cause
yes,
we're
I was
chatting.
just
Still
about
got
to do
this.
so.
Aha.
With just the aid of a quick jingle.
We've used these 2 tiny surveillance microphones hundreds of times.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, abusing our internet privileges since 2004.
There we go. The main camera wouldn't load.
Oh no!
I was going, load the frame, load the frame. And it was going, nah, I'm just going to ignore that. Southpaw says, do you also have a larder and a scullery to go with your pantry?
Oh, I wish I had a scullery. I could have nights in there. Larder. I mean, technically, my larder is technically part of my pantry. It's my, it's technically my larder and dry store, if you will. So, yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, it is it is to the point where, am I on screen?
Yes.
It is the point where I have to actually reach back to actually get things. So, yeah.
And you say you're a dry store. You're making it sound like a separate room.
Well, yeah, I'm embellishing. So
yes. Yes, use your imagination. It's a cupboard. But
yeah, it's a cupboard with 2 doors, one above the other.
Yeah.
And the bottom part is all of my sort of pulses and stuff like that and spices. And above it is all my cans, flour and stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand why we in this country always put tins and things in a cupboard above everything, like, so you've got to reach up for it. Because cans are heavy. Wouldn't it make more sense to have them lower down so that when gravity does eventually take them, they don't break everything upon reaching the ground and impacting with it?
Not because when we want things that are heavy, we like them within easy reach. Bend down and then go, oh, you know.
Yeah, but tins aren't individually that heavy. They're collectively heavy. And the same with crockery, like cups and plates and things. It just seems mad that we have them up high and like your pots and pans down low, when pots and pans are far less likely to get overly damaged if they plummeted, whereas your plates and everything are just going to smash to smithereens.
Yes, I reckon it stems from the Victorian age, when everything that was expensive was up high, so that the maids couldn't grab it and make off with it.
Yeah.
Because if it happened to fall on the floor, immediately it would be reported like there was a crash or something. Because, you know, if they were down there, if they probably catch them and go, oh, well, I'll just have one of those. But I reckon it stems from the Victorian kitchens, that kind of thing.
Hive mind audience, if you know the reason why this is, let us know. Because we don't. We'd like to.
Oh, my word. We just need to wonder what Hedgie does with the scullery maid. Well, when you get over here, we'll find out.
Yeah. I mean, Echo's bound to have a maid's uniform. He's got loads of other things.
Of course he probably does. He probably went to Just for Fun and went, how many have you got?
Oh, yeah, he probably just went to Amazon.
Yeah, we just have them discreetly delivered. Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's all in the brown Amazon packaging. It's all vacuum sealed. It's fine. Oh, there we go. Yep, he does. We are too good at this game.
Yeah, well, it's Echo, you know.
We do not need photos of it in the chat.
It's like, there are always a couple of things which are going to be 99% true. One is that a husband has bought his wife a nurse's uniform.
Probably.
And any guy that is flamboyantly homosexual will have a maid's uniform. Those 2 things that are 99% true. So, yeah.
Echo says he's got a pink maid's dress.
Oh, okay.
Well, that figures. I'm obviously not flamboyantly homosexual enough because I do not have a maid's dress.
I mean, a pink one is literally what they wear in the maid cafe. So, yeah, he would fit in perfectly right there. I know because I went there. Well, I went to one twice. So, yeah.
Ironically, I don't know if and it's cutting out for anyone else, but the audio cut out as you said the name of the place and then carried on as normal. And so it sounded like you censored the name of the place.
Oh, Japan. That's where it was, yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know if anyone else is hearing it or if it's just me, but yeah, that's it's like,
yeah, that's where I am.
Yeah, when I went to the maid cafe and they had one, it's like, oh, well, convenient censorship.
Yes, when I went to a maid cafe in Japan, or Tokyo in Japan, there we go. So, yeah. But yeah, that was quite fun. They were like one of those sort of novelty cafes.
Yeah.
I also went to the Gundam cafe as well, which was fun.
Oh, that sounds like cool.
I actually mentioned that when I was trying to fill out that form for the library system. What else can I shove in?
Went to Gundam cafe.
Basically, when I was describing when I went to the for the internship, and I basically said I also took the time to experience the culture and atmosphere of Japan by visiting very famous places such as what was the one I said? Such as Electric Town in Akihabara and the Pokemon Center in Osaka. I was like, just the cultural things. There we go. I'm cultured. So, yeah.
I did me some Pokemons.
Yeah, I did.
Check me out, me culture.
I went there and went, oh my god, it's huge. It was like, do you have any Mewtwo? And like, no, all the...
They're all gone. Yeah, your microphone is cutting out a little bit, which is weird.
Really? Oh.
It might be your Discord settings.
Let me see if I can... Yeah, I'm not sure. What do I actually do for that?
That is a good question. Hedgie plays with his Discord settings. I don't need to play with mine, so it must always the camera back on me for a few minutes. So now I get to kind of look this way, away from the camera, so I can keep half an eye on what Hedgie's up to. As I watch him go. And now he's completely cut out. The face of concern.
Okay.
He's back.
Right. I tried to... Where it says input sensitivity, I turned it to manual and put it all the way to the right.
Oh, that would be wise. That means you want to put it to the left.
Oh, there we go. So it's far to the left now. There we go.
Yeah.
So hopefully, if I get loud, it won't cut out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent. Fine. Oh, my word.
Yeah, because if you put it the way to the right, you've got to go really, really loud in order for it to kick in.
Oh, I see. Okay, right. So now it's just, there we go. Done.
So
happy.
Whereas for me, I have a compressor. It's a hardware compressor, so it kind of, it's not perfect, but it will even out the peaks and troughs a bit. So as I'm watching the little bouncy bars on it just go, wow, what are you doing? Stop doing that! As it tries to even out my voice and make it reasonably the same volume. And Echo saying, I don't believe Hedgie and cultured should appear in the same sentence. He says, putting Hedgie and cultured in the same sentence.
Oh. The one thing that because they said when you're filling in this explanation, go here and it'll to a page where it'll explain the best ways to do it. And they say one of the best strategies for evidencing written or interview examples concisely is to use the STAR technique. And the STAR technique is you start with situation, which is briefly describe the where, when, and who. Then task, which is the objective, action, what you did, and then result, as in what happened. Which basically sounds like the way that a police report would go.
Yeah.
Oh, can you tell us where it happened, sir? Can you tell us what happened? And can you tell us what you did? And then you can tell us basically what the outcome was.
I suppose if you're working for a library, it's similar.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, do you have a book on gardening?
Well, can you narrow that down?
Exotic herbs.
Could you narrow that down more?
Exotic herbs that require a lot of light.
Will you be selling these herbs?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not in this country, Sonny.
You're taking the word herb to a very high degree, aren't you, sir?
By herb, did you mean more hemp?
You wouldn't be doing gardening and getting rid of weeds, would you, sir?
Absolutely not, no.
Well, have you got the Austin Standard Book of British Birds?
The expurgated version.
The one without the gannet.
Without the gannet. What's with this standard British bird?
They all with a bleeding gannet. Yep, we've devolved into season 1.
Oh my god, yeah, we have. It was just 2 of us. There's nobody else to keep us in check. It's
there isn't.
Falling apart.
And so
Xavier going, well, I'm holding the walls up. The walls are coming down. It's like, they're collapsing back upon us. Oh my god.
Right, I should probably hit play on this Jackbox game.
Woohoo!
And sign myself into the Jackbox service.
Southpaws, do you have a copy of Fly Fishing by
J.R. Hartley? It is rather old.
Yes.
They in the end had to release that book.
Yes, they did, because everyone was sort of asking about it, and some guy basically created it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some guy went, fine, I'll make Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley.
Stop asking for it. Yeah. There we go. There you go. Happy?
No one's ever happy. Behave. This is Britain. Not being happy is what we do best.
Pretty much, yeah. Or yeah, we pretend everything's okay when it's not.
Yes. Oh, everything's fine, darling. Everything's
fine. Are you
fine.
all right? Yes, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
Yes.
Meanwhile, your arm is bleeding.
I was going to say, you've just been hit by a train
so,
and your head's half hanging off.
You're like, no, I'm fine.
Like, do you need an ambulance? No, I'll be all right, just walking off. One of your legs is missing. It's just a flesh wound.
It's like, that's fine, I'll hop it off. There we go. Here, I found this stick. I'll use this.
You're losing a lot of blood. I'll just get me a pint. It'll be fine. I'll have a nice cup of tea and a rest. I'll be back to work tomorrow.
Oh, God, yeah. Right, are we ready to go?
Yes, let's jingle away.
Yay!
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
And so I thought I'd do us a bit of trivia murder party.
Oh.
Why not?
Number 2 didn't work?
Number 2 didn't work, no. How did you guess?
I don't know, maybe just the fact that you had to kind of stall for a bit.
And we played number 1. That's always the clue that number 2 doesn't work. We're playing number 1.
Might send them an email going, "Dear Jackbox people, could you fix the servers on number 2? We would really like it."
It seems to work if you have the PC version, but I have the PS5 and PS4 versions, and they're saying the computer says no. So kindly fix it.
Yes.
Right, so we have myself, we have Snow's Destiny, we have Hedgie, we have Southington, we have Old Scrotum. Now, will we have an echo? Will we get... Oh, yeah. I bet Jennifer Back goes to take a call, so we're not likely to get them. But they can always join the audience upon return. Oh, pardon me. Well, we did waffle for a bit, so hopefully that gave them time.
Oh, yeah, we've got plenty of time. We've got over half an hour left.
Oh, so we do. So we do. Oh.
Yes, remember, there's just 2 of us here.
That is true. With the way we waffle on, like a pair of old grannies. How is there still over half the show left? Half an hour of the show left.
Mainly because we're... Hey, Echo's in!
Hey, welcome, Echo.
Hey! Woohoo!
Right, we'll give Jennifer about another couple of minutes, just in case they get a chance to finish their call. If not, then then they can join the audience.
Indeed, they can.
And of course, anybody else who manages to tune in at this point wants to fill in the final 2 holes.
Yeah, you can absolutely if you wish to.
Hey, do you know what I saw a little bit of yesterday? Actually, thinking about it.
What's that?
The Fun Day Paw Pet Show.
Oh my God, is that still going?
It's still going after a few
it
hiatuses and things.
Is it still the original cast members, or have some of them changed?
For the most part, Poink's still there. I think I can't remember their bleeding names now. It's been so long. Poink I remember, but Herbie I don't think is in it anymore. I think Ezra might not be in it, but there's a couple of Simba's still there, I think. But they were celebrating show 1000.
Wow!
And I'm thinking we're on 1135 right now.
Yes.
So
how often do they do it then? Is it once a month?
No, they're every Sunday now.
Oh, okay.
They have returned to a weekly format, and it's every Sunday.
What was it before then?
I can't remember what it was, but I think it used to be it was either Saturday or Sunday, and when I used to watch it back in the day. And then they had the sinkhole episode, which they actually referenced on yesterday's show. And I was like, I remember that episode. I was there for that.
What happened?
Basically, I think it was either some event or thing going on. But basically, the show ended as if the whole studio had fallen into a sinkhole.
Oh, I see.
And so basically, they had some like fake police reports saying about sinkholes in the area and things, and then an evacuation notice and things. And then they kind of did it so that it looked like the whole studio had fallen into a sinkhole at the end, and then just instead of just turning off the stream, they yanked the internet cord out of the wall basically to simulate a full-on stream dead.
Oh, I see. And everyone went, "Oh my God, what's going to happen?"
Yeah, at the very start of the show, they did the whole BBC thing where at the very start of the show, they said this will be a simulation, but of course, too many people tuned in after that to catch that bit, and so didn't realise that. Yeah, basically it was a ghost watch.
Oh God, ghost watch, yeah.
Yeah, so right. I think we have waffled. Oh, hello. Is that no voice effect I hear?
Yes,
you do. Yes.
Hello, Echo. Welcome to the show.
Hey. Oh, thank you.
Right.
No, do that. It's right, Discord's doing thing where I just plug my webcam in and it's like, do you want to switch your audio to your webcam microphone? No, I bloody well don't.
Yeah, of course you do. Because, why not? Right, I am going to start the game. And so, Jennifer Bat, when you come back, you can indeed join the audience. It will be fine. Right, we've all played this before, haven't we?
Of course we have.
We know the rules.
Yes, we do.
Skip it, Trope.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, welcome to Trivia Night! A gauntlet of pain and judgment. But there's trivia, games of skill, and lots of unnecessary violence. It's fun interrupting the guy with all the sharp objects. Very smart move.
Let's go.
Okay, first question. Oh, sorry, I'm on Instagram again. Aw, that's adorable. What's the term for when otters hold hands in a group?
Oh, in a group?
Use your device to answer the question.
I think I know this one.
I really should know this one.
I feel like an orgy feel appropriate.
Yes, but what's the answer?
And the correct answer is...
I feel like
yes.
I get this wrong.
Ah!
Oh, phew,
Wow,
Henry,
the only one that got it wrong.
Let's play it.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
What did you put then?
I put orgy.
To the killing floor.
Because I thought it genuinely was that.
We're going to
I thought
play
it
the
sounds
finger
too
cutting
crazy.
game.
It's got to be
They used
real.
to call this
Oh
one
no!
1920, but the name
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
test well
Oh
with the
no! I'm gonna be.
Just choose one
This
of
is
your
just
fingers
gonna.
to cut off. Could it be?
It's like,
any
yeah, this is
easier?
great. This means I'm gonna die anyway. So.
You deserve
no.
ice cream.
Yeah.
You have one, but still.
You've lost your pinky finger. What's the worst that could
Yeah.
happen? So, the next question, the answer is going to be 4.
Let's take a look.
4, yeah, let me like.
Ah! I
Yep.
took an online C++ course. Aced it.
Wow, I love how I'm actually even the pink character.
Let's try this again. Which of these venomous snakes can be remembered by the phrase "red and yellow kills a fellow"?
I've only ever heard of one of them.
Like,
Oh yes, of course, yeah. I'm trying to think of the coloration of the other ones that I know.
the cottonmouth, obviously.
Yay, coral snake!
The rest of you,
Right.
I have a surprise for
I
you.
picked 4 because that was the one Hedgie lost his finger on, so I thought it's probably going to be that one.
The killing floor.
Oh.
It's math time.
Ah, crap.
Answer
I
the
can't-
math questions
I can't do that on
in
this
game
laptop.
before Time runs out.
Oh,
Whoever
no.
gets the worst dies.
Worst mathematician dies. Oh,
Let's go.
crumbs.
Math.
Ooh.
How come I'm not in this one?
Because you got it right.
Because you got the question right.
Remember to show your work.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know what
true.
that
Yeah.
means, but it's fun to say.
Echo, not understanding that trivia questions are meant to be completed correctly.
I really think we're gonna miss all this.
This is why we never
yeah.
bring him to a pub quiz.
And it's pretty much over
Yeah.
Ah, balls.
Oh,
now. Brace yourself.
Oh, it wasn't me.
those destiny, alas. The first to
There
die.
comes a time in every person's life when they die.
I'm the
and
first.
And
I'm
what's
the
really
first to be
spooky is that
maimed, but
ghosts
I
can
was not
still
the
win
first to
game.
die.
Here at Trivia Murder Party, we believe even the deceased should have a chance to succeed.
Yep, so even though you've died, you're not out of the game.
Indeed, you can still
And here's your
continue.
scores, my little dumplings.
Echo's in the lead.
Alright, next question.
Question 3.
And I'm going to fail
What pest
miserably at
control
this one,
company
whatever
did
this is.
Walter and Jesse use as a front for their meth operation on the TV show
Ooh,
Breaking
God.
Bad?
Oh, I didn't watch Breaking Bad.
Crumbs.
I think I was the only person who didn't.
Well, I don't know because I never remembered. I didn't watch enough of it.
I didn't watch any of it. I'm just
I watched-
blind. I'm just
I
picking
watched
answer 4 because eventually it will be that answer because that's the, that's the finger hedgie
And
chopped.
the correct answer is...
Yep.
This one.
Oh, it's 3 this time.
Oh, nuts!
For the rest of you, I want to show you something.
Well, there's 3 of us who are possibly dying.
Well, I hope you know how to spell.
Words!
Use letters to spell the longest word you
Oh.
can before time runs out. I do this all the time for my job. But the person with the shortest word will be punished.
Ooh.
Do it
Shortest
now.
one will be punished.
The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done.
I wonder if this will count.
best I can do.
What on earth is the letter bottom left-hand corner?
Ooh, let's see what you did there.
Oh, it is an H. Yeah, I did wonder.
Is this what the kids would call an epic spelling fail? Hashtag epic spelling fail.
Wow.
LOL. Am I right? Totes. Here it comes.
No, it didn't exactly. Oh
dear.
I thought I might be pushing my luck. I was right.
Let's try another one.
It did not accept your word.
It sounds fun to me, but
it was a proper noun.
If you wanted to take a depressing vacation to the site of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, where should you go?
To a travel agent.
Oh God. Oh. Yes, that one's easy enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, two of them are, I guess, kind of close. But yeah.
Southpaw's like countdown rules, no proper names.
Yes.
Ukraine, yes. Oh no!
Oh no, the old scrotum has been got.
Yes.
We're going to play Chalices.
Chalices!
Given all the safe players a bit of poison to use.
Ooh.
Pick a chalice to poison.
I have picked.
And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from.
Well.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. My chalices are BPH free.
At least one safe one.
Yummy. Now let's see what everyone
The
drank.
skull, obviously, always.
Oh my word!
Drink any poison? Great. Now
They
I've
managed
got all
to get
this
the
unused
right one.
chalice poison just sitting here.
Damn.
They did not die.
It's okay, I'm a ghost, I'll drink the rest.
Here's another one. Which spice comes from the dried stigma of a flower?
Ooh. Well, I'm guessing. I think I know.
My spice rack comes to the rescue.
Oh, damn it.
Racking up those spices.
Yep.
I knew buying this wheel would be worth
Oh
it.
no.
Oh, you got to lose a wheel.
Oh, come on.
Wheel.
Seriously?
I'm really confused.
Spin.
Come on. Let me live. Let me live. Let me live. That'll be hilarious.
Oh,
Oh,
yes!
lame.
Yes.
God. Oh.
Start laughing, hilarity boy.
Oh my God.
Sorry, get away with that fix.
All right. Next
Oh.
question.
Damn.
What company's slogan is "Where best friends are made"?
Ooh.
Oh, isn't it?
I know the answer to this one.
I've got an educated guess. Well, a logically concluded guess. Come on, Echo. 6, 5.
Who said this?
Yeah!
Stab in the
There's
dark.
the one I couldn't pick!
Still alive.
Because my
Let's go
bloody finger was cut off.
Let's play a
Literally,
dice
your
game.
bloody finger.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you?
Echo.
In order to live, should they roll higher or lower?
Should they get higher or
You
lower
can
than a
make it
9?
as hard or as easy as you want.
There are 3 dice, so 9's a nice mid-range.
A decision
Yeah.
has been made.
Lower.
Lower than a
Lower than
9.
me or you die.
God. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
6.
6! Oh my God!
Lucky.
Oh.
These dice were rigged.
Oh my God!
Well, Daddy's getting a new pair of shoes, it seems.
Yes, I am.
Okay, still in the lead though.
Let's try another one.
For now.
Which of these herbs is essential for an oh so yummy caprese salad?
More herbs questions. More spices.
I don't actually know. I've never made a caprese salad.
Oh, I'm guessing again. I genuinely don't know this one.
Basically, for everyone I don't know, I pick 4.
Answer is this one.
Hey!
Ah, God! Well, I couldn't have got it right even if I wanted to.
Nope, that's why I pick it.
Let's do
4
a
is
little
a solid
memory
one.
test.
That's a...
Everyone gets to play this time.
Ah, crap.
memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. I have to stretch this segment a bit. Speaking of stretching, have you guys tried that half-moon pose? My yoga instructor made us do it last class, and I gotta say, I think it's nearly impossible. We just weren't meant to bend like that. But I digress. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? Don't let those other players do better than you, okay? For real, it'll be bad.
Oh god, did I get it right?
Here's the pattern again, folks. How close did you get?
Oh no. I went the other way
Did anyone
around.
totally show you up with their own memory?
Oh no. Well, my time is up.
Alas, you had a lot of second chances.
Whoa. This
Amazing.
went from a simple murder party to a creepy sociological
Oh well, at least I got my
experiment.
finger back.
You were playing with some grim people.
That's true.
Oh.
Echo's still in the lead.
Next question.
Question 8.
How many clocks are there in Dali's famous painting, The
Oh
Persistence of Memory?
god.
Oh god damn.
was gonna
I have
say
not a clue.
I don't really know.
Gonna take a guess.
But you got your finger back now, so
Yeah.
I'm back to guessing from all of the answers.
Who said?
Take a while to
Ah,
scam
damn.
start.
Oh, is only 4 clocks? Wow.
Let's play a game.
Damn.
Echo did not get that one.
I did
I
not.
think it's time
Oh,
for
it's
some
the
senseless
arena.
violence. You can attack
Oh.
someone else. You can
Stabby,
defend
stabby,
yourself,
stabby.
or you can grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone.
So you can grab some money, you can attack, or you can defend.
It's
Last-
basically rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Last time we played, I attacked Hedgie, and Hedgie defended.
Indeed. So TK died.
Yeah.
You tried to defend,
Oh.
but no one attacked you. I know you're being held in a murder dungeon against your will, but you really need to learn to trust people. Maybe this'll help.
Oh, alas.
Alas, Echo
Annoyed.
is killed.
If my timer
Echo
goes
defended,
just-
but he
you can
couldn't.
check
He
them out
couldn't
on my
defend
website. They
against
totally
death.
make sense. I
Nope,
swear.
I got nailed.
Oh yes.
Oh, I missed
That's put Southington into the lead.
How
Oh.
about this?
Question
As
9.
a serial killer, I think it's very important to know your creepy nursery rhymes. So, what happened to Solomon Grundy on Thursday?
Oh.
Probably on Thursday.
This is nursery rhyme I don't know.
I do remember the nursery rhyme. It's just getting it in
Who
time.
picked this?
Ah, damn.
Yes.
Only a
Took it on
postcard
Thursday.
wrong.
Born
Too
on a
easy.
Monday. That's it.
I hope you like questions about obscure
Born on
tax
Monday,
code
Christian
law
on Tuesday,
because
married Wednesday,
Yeah.
died on
That's my
Thursday,
ignorance
Christmas
for
on
this
Friday,
game.
died on
I've been
Saturday,
trying to
buried
keep
on
the game
Sunday.
from going too
That was
long.
the end
I
of
don't want to be
Solomon Grundy.
cruel about it, you know?
Yep.
So we gotta speed things up a bit. Enough messing around. Only one of you can survive this. So we're
It's
going to do the
time
loser
for the
wheel again.
fight.
By popular demand.
Analyze E-body,
Right.
Solomon Grundy.
If they both get life,
Let's
what
go in
happens?
order, starting with the least money. Sorry, I guess the instructions. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
So basically, we've done too well.
Well,
Yeah.
you had a fair
Oh,
shot.
death.
It just didn't work out. Just one of you left.
Alas.
We did it, everyone. Now come with me. I've saved the best for last.
Okay, final round time.
Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your
Southampton is
body?
in the lead.
I'm going to give you a category. Stink cuts. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I only know one Family Feud host.
Yeah.
And he's not in the list. Ah, damn, I got it very wrong.
Here's another one. Shellfish.
Selfish. Good old selfish.
Stealthfish. That's what a fishmonger does.
You could get a stealth fish.
Stealthfish.
Stealthfish.
Yeah, I got that one right.
Oh God! No, the darkness is coming for me.
South American countries.
I've never been caught by the darkness. I believe everything goes alone.
Just listen to the rhythm of the heart.
Oh God!
Books authored by Donald Trump.
Oh.
All three of those, definitely without question.
Yes, I got all three! Thank God. I'm moving ahead.
Is that something to be proud of, though, really? He said, also getting all three.
I suppose. Yes.
Of the view.
That's the view. Oh.
God.
I have not a clue. I have no idea with any of these.
I know at least one of these.
Yeah, I got that right.
It is.
I got one. Oh, I'm still alive. Barely.
Although Rosie O'Donnell's no longer on it, what I
Oh.
understand.
European capital.
Are you a capital? I think you're a capital. You might not be a capital, but I think you're a capital. Yeah, you are. Good.
Yeah, they all are. Prague is Czech Republic.
Yeah.
European rivers.
Either I'm storm ahead or the darkness gets me. One or the other.
Just take a stab in the dark.
Oh my God! I got all three again. Oh, still alive.
All right
Yeah,
on this.
that's a ghost.
Noble gases.
I think you're noble. And you are. Maybe you are. Ah, damn, you miss.
Yes.
Rat.
Yeah.
Snow's Destiny wins.
Oh my God! Right at the end. God damn. Snow's Destin E survives. Snow's Destin E survives.
Ew.
Southington, cause of death, overtaken by smarter player. Echo, cause of death, tiebreaker. Then, me, cause of death, couldn't make a good word.
Make a good word.
Old Scrotum, cause
That's
of death,
unusual.
killed by the bad spin. V.A. Hedgie, cause of death, out-remembered.
Oh, yeah.
Survivor, Snow's Destiny, who ironically was the first to lose their life. And then pulled it back at the end.
Hooray.
Ah.
Oh.
And I got a good word, it's just it wasn't allowed, that's all.
Indeed. Yes.
Oh, I heard a forbidden word.
Come on in.
Indeed.
Surely they're the best words, really.
Oh my.
Indeed.
My, oh my. A forbidden word.
A forbidden word. Right, so let's just do a jingle. Well, let's just get a jingle ready.
I was helping someone load his van.
Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's get Jackbox out of here. Bye-bye, Jackbox.
Join in the fun. Chat in the YouTube comments, Telegram, or our Discord server. Visit TigerTailsRadio.co.uk to find out how.
we doth return.
Yes, we do.
Well done, everyone. That was a good fun Jackbox.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Yeah. Right. Well, since we had an Echo join midstream, let's do a mini kind of review of the week for Echo, since he missed the actual review of the week section at the start, and then we've got 10 minutes to fill before we finish.
Yep.
He could talk about his receding hairline.
Wow.
Okay, but you can go first, Hedge.
All right.
Yeah.
I will.
What, you and your receding hairline?
Of course.
So, Echo, how's your? Well, we've not seen you on the show for bloody ages.
I know, it has been a while, hasn't it?
What have you been up to?
I have been busy with getting my house sorted out. Mostly just because, well, it's been kind of carnage for a while, and I sort of neglected to do an awful lot of stuff. Mostly just sorting through, organising, and that kind of thing. But I've basically had a bit of a shift around of furniture and stuff at home. I've reorganised all of TK's dad's stuff under my stairs.
Yep.
Is there still some stuff at your place?
There is.
Oh, there is, yeah.
my
There's
God.
a whole like cabinet gramophone, all gramophone records.
What is most of them,
Dining table, and a few random odds and sods of bits and pieces that were in the garage. So yeah, there's still stuff here. But I've kind of basically confined all of it to under the stairs, so that at least it's all together and out of my way. So yeah, I've been emptying my dining room, so you can now walk through in there. You can almost sit at the table in there, which is unheard of for, well, most of the last nearly a decade.
I'm gonna say the last time it was empty is when we did the Gunjathon in it.
We've sat in there because we've had
I mean
shade
empty.
stones. Oh, as in properly empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last time it's been truly empty. Yeah, it's been usable since, but the last time it
on
was
the odd
properly
occasion.
empty was when we emptied it for the Gunjathon.
Yeah.
And then filled it for the Gunj.
Which weirdly, I have a load of doors in there again now.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I had before.
Yes, because that's where we hung all the sheeting from.
Yeah, I'm now back to a point of having loads of doors again, because,
As you do.
Yeah, just as one does, accumulates doors, excess amounts of doors.
And Jay says he can confirm that he has eaten at Echo's table.
He has.
Hey!
He has indeed.
Yep.
That was quite a while ago now.
Yeah.
I believe you and I, TK, have also done the same.
Yes, we have consumed a meal at Echo's table.
We have dined,
Indeed.
yes.
Yeah.
And people
Echo's
have dined
place,
at my table.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
People have also dined at mine, albeit just being party food, but
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, not at a table.
Not an actual three-course meal, no.
no.
But, I mean, that would be quite impressive if you could manage to pull that one off.
Hey, I'm getting better.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can make pizza.
I mean, your table can expand into a proper dining table, can't it, Hedge?
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not unfeasible to have a meal at Hedges.
No,
it's
not at
just
all.
a little impractical with his current lounge layout.
Mhm.
Yeah. So by middle age, you've finally almost achieved that point then.
Yeah, pretty much. But then
Yeah.
I've gotten used to the point of being alone. It's like, can we come back to your place? No, go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the precious. It likes it.
Well, see, I'm the other way around. I'm like, yeah, you can come over, but don't make me go outside.
Yeah. And I'm kind of somewhere between the two. Sometimes just like my own space, and other times I'm like, please come visit me. I'm lonely here, but I don't want to leave the house.
Yes, I need company, but I also don't want to leave the four walls.
Yeah. I mean, that gets particularly bad, especially when I'm allowed to work from home more than my usual 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Although this week I've managed to wangle it quite nicely because I have 5 days off for this bank holiday because I was owed 2 days, full days of toil for being on call over Christmas, which was actually stunning because I didn't actually work at all the entire time. I was just available to work, apparently. And so I earned 2 whole days for that.
Nice.
And so therefore, I was like, well, and my boss basically was like, well, you need to start like using it up like more regularly. He's like, we can't. So last year I took the whole of November off.
Whoa.
Yeah, I took an entire month. Well, almost. Yeah, almost an entire month. I got called and asked if I'd come back, and they bought leave off of me because they were like, "Please come back. We can't do without you." So I went back, but I had most of a month. I had like 3 and a bit weeks off, and even then, I still didn't go back like fully because I was like, well, no, I'm going to vacation, so I've already got that booked and paid for, and I'm doing it. So whether you like it or not, I'm not going to be at work.
Whereas I normally took November off for NaNoWriMo, so I only worked 2 days in November last year. This year, however, since NaNoWriMo has now been disbanded,
has it?
Yes, NaNoWriMo is no longer an entity, and so this year I'm not doing that. So I've actually booked off lots of random spots of time throughout the year, which will be fun.
Yeah. Well, so basically, recently I started getting paid overtime, which is a bit weird because I was asked to properly like formally submit my time for approval for like when I do additional hours. So I started doing that on the HR system, and then I suddenly started noticing on my payslips I was getting amounts of money in the overtime section. And I'm like, my contract explicitly forbids this. What's going on? And they're like, yeah, we'd rather just pay you than give you time off. I'm like, well, I don't want money. I want time off. Or more rightly, I want more money and I want time off. So please give me everything I demand. So anyway, my boss was like, well, I suppose we can start giving you time off again. You know, but you're going to have to make sure you take it regularly throughout the year. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I can do that. So that's why I was like, I've got these 2 days. I'll take these off this week because then I can have 5 days off. So I booked that on like Saturday or Sunday.
Yep.
My boss approved it this morning, so that was cool. So so I got 5 days off this week, which would be quite nice. So
nice.
So I worked from home today. In the office tomorrow because I'm going to Mum's for dinner, and then I'm going to be working from home Wednesday and then off Thursday, Friday. So so I can be hermitish and I can be at home lots and stuff. I mean, like today, I painted the part of the fence at lunchtime because that's the thing I can do when I'm at home.
Yeah.
It's very convenient. I got loads of washing done, and just caught up with life. That's the brilliant thing about being able to work from home is that I can catch up on life when I'm in between working, and then I can be away over the weekend and not have to worry about stuff.
You can do household pottering.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly that. So yeah. Anyway, I've rambled on a lot.
And that was Echo's week. So, Hedgie, you said you were going to talk about your receding hairline.
Indeed, yes. So, hang on, I've lost Discord. There it goes. So, yes, I basically realised that after sort of taking off my headphones, I've noticed that I've got the side tufts and the middle part is disappearing. So, yeah.
It's not salt and peppering it then, are we?
Yes.
That's what it is, isn't it? Salt and pepper.
I have been wearing my headphones pretty much all the time to cover up that I've got that blasted Krusty the Clown look coming in.
It just pushes your hair forward.
Yeah, that is noticeable, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
I mean, especially because I haven't seen you for a little while.
I may just go, you know what, I'll just buzz it. So
yeah.
Go just bald, have done with it.
Yes, got Krusty the Clown look. Oh my god.
I still love the fact that I was supposed to have gone bald before I went grey, according to my genes, and so I decided to go grey first instead. It was like, haha, screw you, I'm going grey. So you can't really see it under the studio lights because of all the different colours, but this is actually a lot more grey than it looks on the camera.
But it is, yeah.
The temples are kind of thinning, but the rest of it's still there.
It seemed that your eyes and your internal organs decided to
they went
take
first.
the place of that.
Yeah, they decided, I'll tell you what, we'll fail first. How's that sound?
Fail first, yeah. So, yeah, you've still got plenty of hair. It's grey, but your eyes are kind of
the eyes are dying.
And your body, especially.
Everything else is falling apart, but the hair's still there.
Hair's still fine though, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
most men would go, you know what? I'd take kidney stones, no eyes, as long as I got my hair.
Yeah, it's like the knees are gone, the back's gone, there's kidney stones.
The hair's still fine.
The hair's still fine. That's the important
I think
thing.
it's though is that grey isn't so bad because grey you can dye, you can fix that with some dye fairly easily.
Yeah.
You cannot fix it missing.
Oh, you can get the hair replacement services.
You can pay for extensive hair transplants.
Well,
which is
yeah, you
utterly
can.
ridiculous.
Or you can get
But
a toupee.
but you can't at home. You can't fix it like yourself.
But
can
you've got to be super vain to go, you know what, I need to have a freaking hair transplant. It's like, come on.
Or hairpiece. I mean, hairpiece is the
A
other option.
hairpiece, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can
I mean, there are plenty of lads where I work that are in their sort of late teens, early 20s that have got hairpieces.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I get quite a few of them emailing me asking me for replacement headsets that don't pull their hair apart because they're hairpieces. Yeah, because someone emailed me just saying, yeah, I have a hairpiece, which I'm like, why did you feel the need to tell me? I don't know. And they're like, no, my headset is lit, and it literally they were ruining, and they're like several $100 a pop,
Wow.
and it was ruining their hairpieces, and so they were like, yeah.
It's like, may I suggest wearing a hat and putting your
Yeah,
headset
there
over
you
the
go.
hat?
Yeah.
Well, so
Or
most of them
just-
have.
Yep.
Most of them have got the little kind of like ear clip over
Oh, yes.
headset so that they doesn't get near their hair. Quite a lot of them want it as well because otherwise it spoils their do. So,
Oh, God.
oh yeah, I mean, hell, they're all vain as all hell. So you
Well,
know.
they're salespeople, aren't they? So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I'm just thinning on top. So
Well, as I say, hair today, gone tomorrow.
Hey.
yeah, yep.
I mean, I managed to last a good 40 years before it started falling out. So,
Yeah, I mean, you haven't done bad, have you? Really?
yeah,
all
I've done
things
pretty
considered?
good.
Yeah, I can't
Pretty
complain.
good.
And it's like, how old are you now?
47.
You're 47, so not too bad for
I was going
47.
to say you're steaming towards 50 at this point.
Yeah,
aren't
I know.
God, we're so old.
you? Scary.
Yeah, scary, yeah.
It's like, I'm
Yeah.
turning, was it 44 this year, I think I'm turning. It's like,
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Nearly mid-40s.
So it says grass doesn't grow on a busy street.
Oh, that's
harsh
a
but
good
fair, harsh but fair.
Grass is, yeah.
Oh,
That's a good one. I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Shades.
Oh, right. We pretty much hit time now, haven't we?
We
2
have, yeah.
minutes late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've cracked on. So, yeah, for a quiet show that we didn't remember to advertise, we've not done too badly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, the advertising last minute going, hey, the Discord, shit, crap. So this is the trouble whenever Xavier's away, because Xavier has control of the social media accounts. So it's like when Xavier's not here, the advertising doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I can log into the social media accounts, but it's on the other Windows profile, and I need to be in the show profile in order to make the show work. So, and I can't have OBS and Chrome open at the same time, because then nothing works.
Why don't you just use something like Buffer?
What that?
A scheduling platform for social media that does
true.
like 10 scheduled posts per channel for the free one, up to 3 channels, free forever.
I could do that on Blue Sky already, because when Blue Sky very first arrived, and I was able to get an invite, I then managed to get some other invites, and so I signed up for a few accounts, and then somebody went, hey, remember TweetDeck before you had to pay for it, and it was good? Well, I've done that for Blue Sky.
Yeah.
If you want to throw me a couple of bob on Patreon, it's like, I can afford a couple of bob on Patreon. Here, have my pennies. And I will now log into all of my accounts simultaneously on Blue Sky. And they've now managed to advance that to do scheduled posts. So, yeah, that's not a bad shout. The trouble is, I'll need to do it each week for each of the new show links. But aside from that,
True.
yeah, that is not impossible.
But I mean, it just means at least you could schedule it then rather than having to actually remember to do it.
That's true. But on that note, yeah, it is probably time for a round of good nights. So we might as well start with Hedgie since the camera's on him. It's a good night from the Hedgie.
Good night, everybody.
It's a good night from Echo.
Good night, everybody.
It's a good night from the void, 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 void.
No, me in the void.
Yeah, well, all of us in the void because of our little cameras. And it's a good night for myself, TK Tiger. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us again next week, where we might have a Xavier. We may even have a Charleston. We may have an Echo if Echo decides he wants to come join us. And we may have myself, and we may also have a Hedgie as well.
Yes.
Who knows? Who knows what the future brings? What I do know is that I need to queue up the end of the show.
Oh!
There we go, because otherwise the end of the show doesn't happen. I now need to kill off the void, but I can't do that without it displaying all over the big main screen. Stop streaming. Yes, that. Hey, there we go. And better. And now I get ready to put on the grid so we can do the final thing, which is to all look at our cameras and say, night, night, everybody. Night, night. Night, night.